Hello and welcome back. I am Conan Librarian with Conan's EDC, Easy Dad Carry, and today I want to talk to you about budget toys. However, I do not mean the standard usual budget toys that I usually talk about. I've been going through my content lately and trying to figure out what I really want to do. I have plans for a lot of things, but I realize that I've drifted away a little bit from one of the core values of why I do EDC, and that's for my kids. So when I say budget toy, there's a lot more than just multi-tools that are a great deal, knives that are better quality than you'd think. There is something else. This is Final Faction. Now, some of you may actually recognize this. Others may not, but it's easy to see this like 90s G.I. Joe Transformers action fluff. This is issue 1 with more issues to come. The great thing about this comic is that it accompanies a 3-episode series on YouTube, again with more to come, and all of this centers around Final Faction. These amazing quality action figures of all types. The story is aliens invade the Earth from this moon base. You have the good guys, Final Faction. You have the Karn trying to steal natural resources. Now, the thing that I really love about this and that my kids have immediately kind of latched onto is these toys, this comic book, it comes from Dollar Tree. For only $1.25 a piece, Dollar Tree is doing this thing, Final Faction, that is honestly the most dopamine-inducing nostalgia series ever. So with these figures, you have, like I said, the bad guys, you have the good guys, you have humans, you have aliens, you have mechs, you have a dog robot, right? Not just that, you have an actual dog that pilots this dog mech. That's how ridiculously 90s this cartoon is. Now, the reason I'm showing this off is because, like I said, these are all only $1.25. What I love about it is, in fact, just the absolute nostalgia that they're going for with this. I'm going to move this comic because another important thing to see, these figures stand up. These figures actually come with accessories that you can swap out and swap on to other characters. There we go, different guns and weapons for the different characters and classes. They come with, you can get turrets for both sides that fire darts. You can get special editions of these standard characters. Again, this is only $1.25 at Dollar Tree. You can get full-blown vehicles and get upgrades for the vehicles just like you can get upgrades for the characters. So, I know this video is well off of what I usually do. This is not about carrying something practical. This is 100% about finding something that I can really share with my kids as a dad that we are absolutely having fun with, enjoying, and honestly not breaking the bank. Now, you could go out and you can drop $50 pretty easy finding everything. You'd have to hunt around to a couple Dollar Trees, but the fact is that Dollar Tree is doing something here that's a service to parents everywhere. Not only if you're someone like me who loves the nostalgia of G.I. Joe and those classic like 90s Transformers Beast Wars cartoons, but to parents that are on a budget and need to find something for their kids instead of just a lot of really cheesy, cheap crap that you tend to find. The fact that you can find a special edition for the exact same price as this other $1.25 robot, to me, is pretty amazing. The fact that you can get a vehicle and then get turret upgrades for $1.25 a piece is amazing. The fact that they tied a comic book to it, the fact that there's a web series, yeah, only 3 episodes for now, but the fact that there's actual episodes on YouTube, which is free to watch, it's pretty incredible to me. So for me, my Easy Dad carry now is also going to include Scope, who's a sharpshooter, probably Brute, he's one of the Karn. I don't know if I'll have this optional pack with him. I mean, it just depends what I'm doing, but the fact is that I can now pick up a toy for $1.25 that has a story, that has a theme, and that has real excitement to it, because it's something different that I haven't seen, and that's the biggest thing here too. I bring on a lot of stuff that I hope is interesting and bring an aspect or a point of view that maybe hasn't been seen before. Well, I wanted to bring this to EDCers' attention because this is just cool, and it's cheap, and you might say, well, your kids might already have more than enough toys, or maybe you have more than enough toys. Well, I will tell you, as someone who has more than enough toys themselves, and who has kids who have more than enough toys themselves, these toys are easily going to replace a lot of that junk, and we can all have fun doing it, spending an hour just play pretend blowing each other up at the kitchen table. So that's my my random one. My new Easy Dad carry is action figures, and my new ridiculous nostalgia obsession, Final Faction. Even though it's hard, it's easy to say nostalgia when you're interacting with this stuff and reading it, because this stuff though only came out, they started releasing it in 2020, and yet it's 100% a 90s thing, and it's just absolutely a blast. So if you have any love for G.I. Joe, Transformers, old school action comics and figures, if you have kids that want to blow stuff up and have robots and aliens and soldiers, if you're on a budget and you want to buy something cool for your kiddos, this is out. This is hit. So go out to your Dollar Tree, pick some of these up. I think you'll find too, like I said, it's pretty impressive for $1.25. I can't remember that when I was a kid, anything was this cheap that was this cool, and even the stuff that was way expensive wasn't that cool. This is a dog who flies his own mech suit. I mean, that might just be what I titled this video. A dog gets his own mech suit, Final Faction. So, a long rant, but I appreciate you sticking with me if you watch this one. I know, like I said, it's not my usual, but I'm just in love with the new toy line. So, as always, thank you very much. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Maybe some of you have picked this up or seen it, or you're curious. Tell me what you think, or tell me this isn't what you want to see on my channel at all. And that's fine too. I'll probably keep doing stuff like this, because at the end of the day, I'm still a dad and I still got to take care of and entertain my kids as well as myself. So thank you for watching. And as always, stay safe, be prepared, and have a great day.